I haven't filmed a video in so long and I'm so excited to film this video and talk to you guys about what has been happening in my life. If my camera will focus, hello. I literally have 25 minutes to film this before I have to go in for an appointment, but I really wanted to get it filmed and my life has just been very busy and all over the place for the past like 3 months, and I'm gonna try to get back into posting videos now that I have some things like more settled. But I'm gonna tell you guys all about what I've been doing. I'm gonna answer some questions that you guys asked on Instagram and I'm so excited. The first question is, am I still in grad school? Yes, I'm still getting my master's. I'm taking the summer off and I'm starting again in the fall. I'm halfway done now, which is crazy. I feel like I just started, but I'm halfway done and I'm very excited to have this summer and then to get back into it in the fall. And in the fall, I want to make more videos about it and exactly what I'm doing. I'm starting to get some more clarity on that. Oh, and my master's program is communications management, but specifically organizational communications. So a lot of what I do and learn about is how to lead teams, how to like help organizations manage change, how to help people build teams, how to communicate with like team members within your organization. So it's less like marketing outward communication and more about how to communicate inwardly. So that's my master's. Next question is, do I have a new job? And yes, I do have a new job. So when I graduated, I started freelancing a little bit and then I was working at a coffee shop. And if you don't know, which I don't really know how much people know this, but I grew up riding horses like very competitively, traveled all over. I rode in college my freshman year on scholarship, and then I decided to take some time off because I wanted to focus on school, and I went to U of O, focused on school, did all of that, and then in this past year I've been like talking with some trainers around here and trying to go out and ride like every once in a while when I can. And as you know, like I have horses at home, so I still like have been riding, just not competitively. And one of the trainers that I have been like friends with for a long time, they offered me a job to come and be their assistant trainer. So I quit at the coffee shop and I'm now doing that and I love it. My day-to-day is literally I go out, I ride like 10-ish horses a day. The clients are amazing. I love my bosses. They're the best. I'm getting to travel. I'm going to horse shows. I just went to Sonoma for 2 weeks to go to a horse show, and then we have another show starting up next week, and it's literally the best job ever. I'm so happy. I love it. It's so much fun, and I just am like living my dream. It's literally my dream job while I'm in school. I can't imagine anything like better than that. But because of that, I am working like a little over full-time right now, hours-wise. It's like around like 50-ish hours a week. So that's partially why I've had a hard time with like filming a bunch, and also just figuring out like whether I could like film at work, or if that's something that you guys would be interested in, like seeing a day in my life like at work and riding and stuff, or whether I could film at horse shows. Just trying to like balance what exactly I want to do and like how much of that life I want to show. So that's been something that I've been like thinking about a lot. Next question. Am I staying in Oregon? I do plan to stay in Oregon while I finish my master's. So I will finish my master's at the end of next summer. So I have like a little over a year left. And yes, my plan is I'm gonna stay here until then, and then I'm gonna be like applying to jobs and stuff, obviously. So when I'm doing that, that's when I'm kind of gonna like have to reevaluate where I wanna live, where I wanna work, etc. A lot of questions about the boy that I posted on my Instagram, and yes, that is my boyfriend. His name is Henry and he's amazing. He lives in San Diego, and we were actually set up by this is such a kind of crazy story. My mom's really good friend who lives here, who I've known like my whole life, it's her godson, and so it's her best friend's son. And her and my mom one night were drinking some wine and they were like, oh my god, we have to introduce Katie and Henry, like they would totally get along. And they like plotted this whole scheme, this is like last summer, to get us to meet, and it like didn't work out, like we didn't meet, whatever, but him and I like followed each other on Instagram, and like we were like friends, like friendly, like whatever on Instagram and stuff. And then finally in March, his family came up and visited up here and we hung out, and then he came back up and visited me again a couple weeks later, and now we're dating. God, guys, I'm sorry that I've been MIA. I have so many people are like, I don't have any questions, just where the hell have you been? Somebody said, are you happy about all the new changes in your life? So happy. I'm so happy. I've just found in this past year and a half that going with the flow and being open to changes and saying yes to new opportunities leads to so much happiness. Like, I am so happy when I'm just taking things in stride and taking opportunities that are exciting and fun to me, and yeah, I'm so happy. My summer plans are working a whole lot, and I'm hoping that I can go on some more like outdoor adventures. The past couple months I haven't really been able to go hiking or anything like that, so I'm hoping that with like not doing school and like the show season being this summer, that means that it's like gonna be like more intense work for a couple weeks and like a little bit less intense for a couple weeks. I'll be able to go and like on more hikes and go backpacking a few times and go camping and some more things like that. So that's definitely something that I plan on doing more this summer. Move to Europe? Yes, please. I would love to move to Europe for like a year or two. Oh my God, would be so much fun. My dream job, this is such a good question, and I wish that I had a straight answer to it. I have so many. My like dream is to own a vineyard and have like a little restaurant at it and like have events there, and I just think that that would be like the coolest thing ever. I think that my dream job as far as like an actual career and what I want to do right now, I think it's being like a project manager / producer, some sort of a role like that. I don't necessarily know if I'd want it to be at an advertising agency, but maybe like in-house somewhere, working on a production team as a project manager is what I think is my dream job at this time. But we'll see, you know? It's gonna change a whole lot, I'm sure. Somebody asked about books I've been reading recently. At the start of this year, I was so good. I was reading like 2 books a month and I was loving it and I felt so good. And honestly, in the past like 2 months, I read the ones I had and I just like haven't gotten any new good books. So I would love book recommendations, because that's actually something that me and Henry were just talking about, was that we both wanted to be reading more this summer. So if you have good book recommendations, I'd love to hear it. I really want some new ones to get excited about. I love waking up first thing in the morning and reading. It's like a great way to start your day. So much better than picking up your phone and going on TikTok. So if you have book recommendations, comment them below or DM them to me. I would love to hear them. Somebody asked about my roommates, and Maddie and Julia are my 2 roommates. Julia is actually moving out in a month because she's going to Johns Hopkins for nursing school. Yay, Julia, you're a star and we love you, but we're really sad she's leaving. So we're currently trying to figure out another roommate situation, who's gonna move in, what our plan is. We have some things in the works, but we'll see. So there'll be a roommate reveal here pretty soon. But Maddie and I will stay together as long as we can. I love Maddie. I mean, I love Julia too, but Julia didn't have a choice about leaving. Maddie and I will not separate by choice. Favorite thing to do in your free time? I have so many things that I love to do. I think that recently though, in my free time, like it's been really fun to explore like new areas of Portland that I haven't really been before. Like I've been trying to try some new restaurants and like walking around new places. Maddie, my roommate that I was just talking about, like knows Portland like inside out and backwards and like all of the best restaurants and everything. So she's kind of like my little tour guide. So when I have time off, I usually try to like go do stuff with her and like go see new places. And then also now it's summer, like going paddleboarding, playing tennis, like doing anything outside. It's so nice now because my job is outside. So when I have days off, I don't feel like I have to be outside because I spend all day every day outside. But still, like doing stuff like that is definitely like one of my favorite things. Kiara and I went paddleboarding the other day, and it was like the first paddleboard of the summer, and it was so much fun, and we just had like the best time. I love going paddleboarding. I feel like those are some pretty big updates, so I think I'm gonna end this video. Excited to show you guys what my new life is like, and I also have a vlog from April that I never posted because I hadn't edited it. and I'm wondering, like, should I post that even though it's like a couple months late? It's like a little week in the life, so let me know. I just edited it because I was like, oh, I might as well. So let me know if I should post that. I just didn't know if it'd be weird to post it like so late, and I wanted this video to come out first. So let me know about that. I love you guys. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. I'm so excited. I know I've said that so many times, but I'm just like so happy and excited to be talking to you guys and sharing all this with you. And let me know what kind of videos you want to see. Let me know if you're interested in the horse stuff. Let me know if you want to see that week in the life from April, and what other videos you like to see the most. And I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.